Hello, folks, and welcome to Callisto 8413's Orwell Let's Play. And this should be Chapter 5. And this should be the last chapter, which means it's probably going to be the longest of the chapters. I might break this into a two-part. Probably not. Take forever to upload, though, but we'll see. This is going to be the final chapter, and it's going to be the final conclusion of all my decisions and choices. So what you're going to see is probably one ending of I don't know how many endings the game has. But we'll just start day 4. Thank you for ensuring the safety of the nation's people. And in the background, you could probably hear the garbage truck coming to pick up the trash. Usually does that earlier in the morning. I'm not sure why it's here now, but whatever. And if I seem to ramble or get hyperactive during this version of the Let's Play, I did have lunch about a couple hours ago and I had dessert, and I usually don't have a dessert because I have diabetes, and therefore right now I'm kind of full of sugar. So I'm going to ramble and babble and be kind of all over the place, and actually now I think about it, that's pretty normal for me, so never mind. Never mind! This does seem to be taking a longer time, doesn't it? Wow. I wonder if that's in-game? I mean, I wonder if that's my computer, which it shouldn't be because everything has been turned off. Or it's the game loading a lot of stuff in? Or is it Orwell in character for some reason? Okay, now let's do a little review. Basically, this guy's dead. Even though we have a letter from him indicating somebody's pretending to be him. This is a lawyer who, as far as I know, is just a loose end. He doesn't do anything. This is an idiot, Hancock, who's done so much stupid stuff. He can't be arrested, but he should probably be lectured. And his photo be put in the encyclopedia for two-faced idiot. Initiate is a hacker who is hacking Orwell and helping terrorists. Well, technically he didn't know they're terrorists, but he offered to help. Thought when he didn't really know or had any evidence that they weren't terrorists. It's Juliet. I really don't know what to think about her. I think she's smarter than Hancock, and she's very determined about stuff. But she's blamed, well, she even blamed herself for many of the things that happened, so that's kind of open-minded, really. And then Benjamin. Benny. BB. Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure what's happened to him. And I'm going to spoil a little bit. In some games, he gets shot if you don't do the right thing. So I'm hoping he's alive. He's just been compromised. So let's start the new day. Under the spreading chestnut tree. I sold you and you sold me. Hello? 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 Good morning, investigator. You're not Benjamin. He's been upgraded. Ooh. Missy. Oh, no. It's the secretary of, whatever. Since you have the most powerful investigative tool at your disposal, I expect you already know who I am. Yes, ma'am. You, on the other hand, have been a hard-working investigator so far. You have proved Orwell is working as intended. Your new advisor's case has become far too important to leave this case to advisor with an exposed identity. Okay. Sims, size, geez, whatever. Is well, but no longer fit to work on Orwell. So he's alive. Okay. Moving forward, we'll not speak about him again. He is an unperson. As far as you're concerned, he never existed. Yes, ma'am. We have yesterday's so-called revelation about Orwell. Excuse me. Sorry. See, I'm full of food, and now I want to go into a food coma. This terrorist group has taken to the streets. Well, technically, didn't you get the... What terrorist group? We need to show all the nation Orwell is keeping them safe. We won't allow some fools to trample on everything we have achieved. Let's get rid of the imposter. Pretend to be Abraham, yeah. Find out who did it and where they are hiding. Okay. So he's dead already. Let's see. Let's read. Alright, did the obituary. There's a new headline. What? Oh, they vandalized Benjamin's house. Oh, man. Protesters took up arms and tried to invade the home of government employer Benjamin, seen as finance. At home during the attack. Okay. Go. Incident. Doxed. Alright. Orwell protesters. Okay. I don't get that either, but whatever. So anything new here? Darn. It's going to be hard to find out who this guy was or who is not who this guy is. This person's dead. I'm trying to figure out who's pretending to be him. And all these sources have dried up. Okay, let's see who's listening in. Okay. Alright, so a dead person's sending out email. Gathering. It's dead. Somebody must be impersonating him. This is clear as crystal, yes. Swiftly act and collect as much evidence as possible before the gathering commences. Thought is certainly up to no good. So you know, processing data chunks is time consuming. I will say we have time for roughly 20 data. So you're limiting how many I could do, huh? Yeah, but I already know that one. Okay, this is all old. This is all old. Everybody's getting it. Ghosting. Tell me. Okay, I don't care about him breaking up, but I do care about where he was. That's allowing me, that's giving me information. Did his dirty work, probably think we would not be able to track him down. So he was basically at a cyber cafe. Alright. We will track him down, yes ma'am. I've gone through the information we have on remain suspect regarding the impersonation of Abraham. We have received information from rival source that he's probably the leader of thought. Yes. Well, he's dead. He predicted the bombings. That one makes him suspicious. Are you talking about the person pretending to be him? We have no idea why he hid the post on the thought blogger's timeline. Oh, you're talking about Hancock. You know, he might have apparent that be the part of the you're jumping to a lot of and lock and wait for, what if it's not him? You want me to prove something? Alright. You still saying there's something here I missed? Okay, Okay, let's look at this article. And there's nothing highlighted. Are we done with that now? Good, okay. Lobby. Cyber half chestnut. Kind of backwards, but hello. Hello world, the internet, blah 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 blah. Okay. Lobby, okay, I'm at the lobby. High scores. To win the game, what game? Honeypot. Okay. Host. Host, okay. KA. That's nobody I know. Boss of the bunch. Rattlesnake. Wait, does that actually go anywhere, or is that just... Oh, it gives us information on that person's IDs and stuff. Wicked Witch. Oh, this is the girl he's... Oh my. She looks a lot cuter that way. I don't care. And that's just... Oh, yes. That's nice information, but it's probably a wasted data chunk, isn't it? Okay, yes. Let's go in here and get what's really important. A computer. Yes, that's more important than anything else. A computer. Hosts? What did I miss? 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 I don't care about her. Handsome. Yeah, okay, never mind. Listening? Session. Oh, he's having a chat. Where the hell are you? Why did you leave? I found out what you did. Suppose a government employee. Jeanette's completely right. You're an idiot. There'll be a public outcry. If they prosecute us now, there'll be a public outcry. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Well, yeah, I know. No, I want that. Want that. He's lost his phone. If it's anything like my phone, somebody could be using it. Attached to it, yes. That's an interesting point, isn't it? Okay, so it's closed. Alright. Let's get to his little desktop. I'm sure it's full of yummy little information. His phone is more important than him looking at Benjamin. Well, Okay, almost more important. Yeah, we kind of know that, though. We kind of know that. To be honest. I already knew about that, too. Maybe he loves a family member. That's a family member. Oh, sorry, wrong person. Alright. Right. But this is information I have. So Nanya and her didn't get along? Well, I love you. Oh, goody. Two-shoe. Okay, personal. Trash. Well, that was completely boring. Alright. You're still saying this stuff here. This is his phone. This is his phone. Stop it. Stop doing that. Okay, how many things can I drop in here? I know, lady, I know. These are addresses. But that's not him, he lost it. April, yeah, he says he lost it, but I think he lost it. I'm disabling that. And yeah, she's gonna get mad at me for that, but whatever. Hey, Jude. Flowers. That's the life insurance lady. He lives with his mom. Oh, babe stuff. Alright. Whoops. Yeah. Contacts. Thank you. That's Julia stuff. Oh. I know I'm running out of stuff. Shut up. God damn it. Harrison Nixon left the event planning to me who had done it. Okay, I already know all this. Huh. There's nothing highlighted in this one. Why even bother to send me there? You're still complaining about hosts. There's something there at host you still want me to go to. Alright, well, let's go to listening. Oh my god, alright. Okay, folks, gotta answer the door. Hold on a second. Alright, I edited that space out. Funny enough, I was reading the conversation, so you probably didn't hear anything, but this conversation is just her being picked up and nothing happening. I only got 4 data trucks to get upload, so I'm kind of like, Oh, she's getting called by her boss. Oh. Oh, well, I think she just got fired. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Okay, so now they're talking to each other. Yeah. Those bombings been ringing in my head. Oh man, you're just a pesky son of a... What are you, some sort of Batman? Do you think you're Batman or something? You mean in trouble? My hope got you where you are right now. That's such a stupid thing to say. It's unimportant. He's a paranoid git, but she's not paranoid enough. And they're all paranoid and they should be arrested. No, I'm joking. I just don't know. This is becoming so clouded. There's so much information I'm trying to keep track of here. And some of it is, I'm pretty sure, is false. Yeah, I don't care about your dating issues. Look, I don't care. Okay, have I finished looking at his stuff? Yeah, he knows about water. That's nice. I don't care about her anymore. Okay, first off, excuse me. Pardon me. Possible outskirts. Okay. 16 pen. 22. 78. No, 11. So this one's new, is it? So this one's new. And this one's new. One left, and that's it. It's counted, lady. It counted. Yeah. I got all the addresses where they might be hiding out. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I know what happens, lady. It's freaking out. That's what happens. Yeah. The hackers gotten in here again. That's what's happened. Somebody's hacking through all my stuff right now. That hurts the ears, people. That really does hurt the ears. So you're in this too now. Alright. Completely unintended. What do you mean? You're in the call, aren't you? Yeah, I'm also in Orwell. Yeah, sent me a so to get into Orwell. You wait a minute. He's dead. Yes. Concern. Orwell reeks of an enormous trap. Well, according to this, he's dead. Even worse, I had a quick look at his file. It says, yes it does, right here. Cancer. He's dead. He died quite some time ago. Yes, but that's impossible. I had thought that when he first disappeared, but I put it to the back of my mind. What became of him? Sick cancer. How touching. Yeah, bombings after his demise. That's right, one of you's the murderer. All of us. Who the fuck would do such a thing? Who the fudge? You should say fudge. It's fudge. Let's see. Into the who or why. That does prove my point. Wait, what do you mean, Jules? Jules. Was me. I set you up. Wait, you're gonna confess it right there and there and I don't have to do anything? Oh. I was gonna have my Sherlock Holmes moment where I found out it was somebody here and then you go out and blur it. You told the police. I did. I'm not proud of it, but it had to be done. Why? What the hell? Why? You and Nina, you two ruined everything for Abraham and for Thought. So you decided that leaving me wasn't enough for revenge. You had to kill innocent fucking people and blame it all on Thought. It was necessary only when things were at their darkest will people listen, take note, and actually... she's the wacko. Alright, yeah, she's the one who'll do anything to the... When she gets her idea in her head, she'll do it to the end. Actually, you threw a rock, so... You're blaming her for putting you in custody, but you did throw a rock. Well, maybe you all as target persons investigate all screwed up your lives. I screwed up her life. She threw a rock. You led somebody to bombing people. This hacker's a wacko. You know, surveillance is bad because it breaks down communication and makes people get worried about invasive privacy or anything. But you are actually a terrorist. Oh. It's not perfection. Who worked on Orwell? Stand up against things like Orwell. He knew how dangerous it was. That's why he worked. Oh. Okay, so Abraham actually worked for Orwell. Better yet, much worse, activist and enemy in a strange and very effective way. But a bitch, Juliet, a liar and a killer. Says the woman who threw a rock at a cop. Madness, Juliet. First, because then you pulled me into this. All those poor people who suffered at your hand. You're the only innocent person here, I think. Oh, this touched your thought. He didn't convince anyone by your actions. Why this gathering? Why let me hack Orwell? I just needed to convince one person how faulty Orwell was. Was the man on the inside only an advisor? The person who actually went through your stuff passed on the... Oh, she's talking to me now. Yet, I am not convinced that... Well, I'm convinced Orwell would be a horrible idea in real life. I'm still also convinced that you're a horrible person and you should be found and arrested. Windfall. The chance to make sure you're not immediately go up against us. I have a question for you now that you saw Orwell firsthand. Do you really think the system will help anybody? Do you think the government would not spy on you as well? Did you think you were outside the system? Technically, I am outside the system in a whole different nation. And they have even you knew that. He saw the madness. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. You can. Remember, you became a recruit for being outside of the system. Outside of the nation. What if we show the people what they store up about you? Then even you are not outside the system. Is outside of the system. That's good. They have on you. Stupid. Why would the investigator cooperate? The government will come after them. Exactly the point. It's supposed to be a safety net so that no one misuses Orwell. Evidence is mandatory. If the investigator incriminates themselves, they will be forced to prosecute them and reveal this evidence that the investigator actually being spied on as well publicly. That is absolutely mad. I don't see this working. Neither do I, really. That sounds kind of stupid, and I think she's giving the government too much credit. I'd like to offer alternative investigator. For certain, Catherine. Oh. Yeah, it's suicidal. I don't think either of those ways are the right way. See, the problem with your assessment, Juliet, is that you're right and you're wrong. Nobody's outside the system. Nobody should be outside the system. Even Genghis Khan acknowledged the fact that code of law means everybody has to be judged by the same rules. Nobody's above the system, below the system, outside the system. We're all part of the same system. We should all be judged by the system. It feels like slap my face. They've been collecting all this. What's happened to hers? Just great. See how fucked up all this is? Exactly what we need to do. Show the people how we're all been a fight with us. Oh. Half of you then. What? Might have been my fault and you got investigated in the first place. Yeah. It's all clear. The investigator is responsible for hunting her down like this. Me? She's a bomber. Hmm. I arrested Harrison? Oh, did he get arrested while I was trying to read all this garbage? No, I don't trust Juliet at all. Juliet's like the one person I don't trust more than anybody else. Yeah. Tear down the entire system and replace it with... what? Or I can attack the Secretary of Ministry of Security or whatever she is and get executed? Do itself again in a couple of minutes. You have access to everything you'll need. Fill the device. I cannot tell you here, nor isn't tracking data chunks. Judge and incriminate me for what I've done. Good, because I will. Right thing. Except I'm hoping you've been arrested. Finally, I thought this disturbance would never end. Thrown into the darkest dungeons, yes. Well, back-end engineers say we have an unwanted guest, or I know it was thought it's about time to undo them, yes. We must be strong, we must show these people for what they are, the nation's safety is depending on it. Well, Find a way to incriminate them together as a group. All we need is a hint that Abraham intended his group to carry out terrorist actions. We can trace the attack back to a remote PC. I will now manually unlock this PC for you. Great. The problem is, Juliet. Huh. So the person doesn't exist. They've already attacked it here. That's it. Well, that I think that was from earlier. They attacked it, and that's how they got this little conversation going. Okay. So, was Harrison arrested while I was talking? Oh no, I'm not going after her. No, 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 no. You're trying to get me in trouble here. No, 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 no. Yeah, wait a minute. Was he arrested while this was going on? Where's the chat? You oh, there's no chat. There's no chat, is there? Oh no, okay, here it is. Was he arrested? Okay, go down. When did he cut off? How did they find... Oh, he's been arrested. See, those addresses I gave them. They found him. Alright, yeah, no, I'm not going into there. I've already been in your desk before. Let's go into this guy's desk. Huh. Whoops. Okay. I've got a name of an initiate. Sorry, kid, but you're gonna burn before I do. Yes. A guy who's been trying to join a terrorist group half the time. Please don't do this. No, not now. That's the fair government that see me have a chance of a better future of my sister there. Standing by while the most sane and intelligent person I know makes such a dick move and becomes incorporated by the... Whoa, wait a minute. Chain of events that will set in motion. I will find a cell for this guerrilla war. I will recruit members. Oh. Oh. Wow. Okay. Is this real? What? Whoa. I guess I found my ending. I was gonna say, okay. Thoughts are now a terrorist group. Ooh. I'm going to become an advisor? That's pretty... Wow. Uh, so that's me. Where am I? Smith. Come on, Smith. Where are you? There I am. And therefore, the game ends. With me becoming a citizen and hero. Isn't that wonderful? Huh. That was a lot shorter than I thought it'd be. I'm even going to have to cut out a little part where I answered the door. Huh. That was actually pretty fun. Reminded me a lot of Papers, Please. Not as pixelated. I'm going to let the credits run because I think these people do deserve to have their credits, to have their names, and show how good they are. The art was actually pretty good. I liked it. Kind of not really photorealistic, but still more than enough. The credits seem a little jerky, but that's because probably my computer. Intro scene was definitely a pretty good little video there. Now, if I understand, this actually came out in 5 chapters. They basically released chapter 1, then they developed chapter 2. Kind of got people hooked on the game. I had the music off, so if you play the game, you might want to listen to the music while you play it. I don't like playing music while I'm doing, as much as I can help it, I don't like playing music when I'm playing a Let's Play. Sometimes I turn the music down or I turn it off completely. I mean, with games like King of Dragon Pass, the music's part of the game, it really is. And the music in this one I've heard is actually, I've listened to it, it's pretty nice. It's very dystopia. I'm not sure I'd call it like a ASMR kind of music that'll put you to sleep, but it doesn't get boring. You probably don't notice it while you play the game. But it definitely adds to the setting. Made with Uni? Really? I think my computer can work that. Well, that's probably why the credits are kind of skipping there. But well, that was pretty good. Thank you guys for watching. I'm assuming this game is going to exit me out to the main menu. Kind of. Hopefully. Should I push a button? Oh, no. Let me see the little eye. Let me see the little eye. You know you want me to... Come on, show me the little eye. Show me the little eye. Where's the little eye? Come on, Orwell. Give me the eye before we end the session. Come on, Orwell. You know you want to show me the little eye. The little camera. There you are. There you go. Thank you for serving the nation, and thank you folks for watching this Let's Play. It looks like I got the Orwell ending, I think. As I am a good little servant to the state. Like when Papers, Please, I regretted some of the things I had to do, and I tried to do my best to help people, but in the end, I don't want to be arrested and shot. So, in a real life situation, I don't know, real life, I'm not really good with pain, but on the other hand, if I had to choose between somebody being arrested or something happening to children or something like that, I would probably fight the state. But I've always been taught to pick my battles wisely, and that was not a battle I was going to fight for people whose innocence I found very questionable. So, yeah. Okay, guys. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.